Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Timeline Shift Tarot. I have another channeled message for you, and we will use the tarot to get more details on this message, my loves. Okay, so what I have for you, it's like, okay, it's a mouthful. And here, this this is between you and somebody else. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, does not have to be. It's like there's not as much energy between the both of you. So whether you are married, living together as a family member, you're estranged from a friend, it's like the relationship is there, but there's something kind of, maybe someone's taking some space away, maybe someone's taking some time away, but it just feels like there's this awkwardness or estrangement between the both of you. And it's not like it's going to stay that way. It's just that someone is afraid of sort of like closing that distance. Hello. Oh, that's right. It is Friday. Happy Friday, darlings. It is Friday. It is. So we will do the weeklies over on Patreon, but I'm just kidding that it's like someone's just sort of afraid that the other person has like a lot to say or has a lot. I don't know if it's like you're afraid of questions and questioning, or if you're, I don't know, but it's like, it's just like that. So but it's like you're sort of putting it off, or someone's just putting it off because they just don't want to, like, they're putting that off as this like sort of like an Inglorious Bastards when he's like, I've been chewed out before. I've been dressed down before. It ain't that bad, kind of an energy. But it's like, I'm just getting like, I don't really want that mouthful. So your thumbnail is the bottom of the deck that I have from the Moonology Tarot, Show the World the Real You. And then you have two poppers. You have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, and you have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone. So I just really feel like whether you're avoiding something because you have the mouthful, or you're avoiding someone else because they have like a lot to say and you kind of know and you don't want to hear it, whatever it is, it's just get over it. I know it's so easy to say, right? Get over it. Okay, let's take a closer look. I actually want to start with my tarot, or this is the Oracle deck rather, my Oracle deck. Hey everybody. Oh, I love you guys. Howdy. Happy Friday. Happy Frigg's Day. Today is the conjunction of, actually it's overnight, but it's today, tomorrow, of Venus and Pluto in Capricorn. So perfectly lovely that we're doing some witchy things, some occultist things today. Astral travel, follow the white rabbit. Oh, I love it. Oh, it doesn't get any better than that. Follow the white rabbit, just as I'm talking about the Venus Pluto. And then we have the Matrix 4 coming out this month. Oh my God. And then we have Be in Love with Your Life, energy shift needed. Okay, I am picking up someone else's energy. Not between you and this person. It's like a third energy. Someone's really jealous and bitter. Sorry. I'm sorry to say that. Someone is not in love with their life. Someone is not in love with their life. Someone's like hyper focusing on you or this person that you're connecting with, and they're not in their own energy. They're not in their own life. Because I don't feel like this is you. Right away off the bat when I saw this, Be in Love with Your Life, energy shift needed, I don't feel like that's between you and this person. This is somebody else. Maybe that's someone trying to live vicariously through you. Someone wants your energy, wants something of you. This is exciting. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the astral travel. Follow the white rabbit. What is this? Okay, if you know how to astral travel and you astral project, that's okay. You're doing your thing. I feel like this is more for someone, you or someone else in the situation, your other person, that they are having dreams about you. Or you're having dreams about them. You're dreaming about each other. So if that's the case, your astral is going to them. Their astral is coming to you. Okay. Follow the white rabbit. There's clues. There's clues in your dreams. What's going on with this astral travel energy? What do we need to know? Queen of Pentacles. See, this is it. This is the thing. This is someone that is in love with their life. They love their own energy. They nurture and support and create their own energy. I feel like there's either like a copycat or someone that's trying to mimic you or a mimic, but you're like taking care of yourself. So I don't feel like this is necessarily an earth sign. You don't have to be. This is just someone taking really good care of themselves. And they love their own lives. They take care of their investments, their resources, their jobs, their families, their communities, their constituents, their humanitarian endeavors. They just have a very full, happy life. Okay. So you might be dreaming about this person. This could be you. You could even be learning how to astral project, learning how to astral travel. You might be expanding your own psychic abilities or something. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a whole separate energy. This person's looking at this person and wondering either like, how do they do it? Or just being jealous of it. This is just someone that's not able to create of their own. They're kind of like a barnacle energy. They're just not, but they're just hyper. You shouldn't even be like, this person is focusing on someone that's not focusing on them or not paying attention to them because they're putting all their energy back into themselves. So it's like this person, let's take a look at this person because their energy is getting into your situation. What's this? Be in love with your life. Energy shift needed. It's someone from your past. You know this person. You already know this person. Someone from your past. It is that time with this Venus-Pluto, with this Venus retrograde in Capricorn. Then we're going to have Mercury in Capricorn. Mercury's going to go retrograde in Capricorn. Then we're going to have the last Saturn-Uranus square. Then we have the full moon in Gemini. And then we have so it's just like this month is just going to, and then we have the second, oh my God, this is going to be, and then we have Jupiter moving into Pisces. It's going to be a lot. This month of December, it's going to be a lot. This person is watching you. This might, for some of you, this is a friend. This is a lover. This is a family member that they are in your energy or they want to be in your energy and they're not doing their own thing. They don't have their own. Okay, here, what's that quote? They can take the sauce, but they'll never have the recipe. I think I saw that like on TikTok or like a meme or something. See, this person might be very nostalgic for, I don't know, whatever. They're nostalgic. They're like, oh, the good old days, you know. Not like there's nothing wrong. I'm just saying like this person's this is someone that hangs on to the past for better and for worse. So they over romanticize the good things and they just hold on to the bad things. This is someone that like, they don't let it go. They're not letting something go, maybe of their parents, maybe of something. Maybe they were like refugees or something and they're just like, they're not letting it go. They're not getting over anything. They're just, I'm going to share this on TikTok because I thought about sharing it this morning and I'm like, ooh, I'm not really feeling it's the right, but I know now it is. There's this really great TikTok about post-traumatic growth. And you guys have heard me talk about that here on the channel. And it's like when you're just resilient, you sort of overcome something, but you're at the same level as you were before. God, my arm is so long. But post-traumatic growth, you level up. So your tolerance, your ability to get over things and get through things, that's what makes you stronger. You don't just survive and you're not like in that. Okay. Okay. So this person's clearly over here. What's going on with this? So this is you, or this is the central person in the situation, this Queen of Pentacles, they have their own identity, they have their own brand, they have their own business, they have their own thing, their own interests, their own, okay. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Okay, so this is the happy baby. Something is coming to light. Something's becoming conscious. And here's the thing, this mouthful that I'm getting, okay, it's like, it has some innuendo attached to it. So for some of you, it's like you're married and you're not talking and it's like you have a mouthful, they have a mouthful for you and you have a mouthful for that. It's like there's this whole like makeup sex thing happening too. Like just for some of you that applies. There's just like this banter back and forth. So it's like after you have some kind of big talk, then you guys just like come together in like a very physical way. Be careful because you could be very fertile right now. You could be very, I just feel like there's a lot of pregnant energy. Oh, wow, there it is. Like just as I kind of did that, this Two of Cups coming together. So this, I love this because we have the caduceus, we have this. This is very healthy. There's something. See, this is a healthy connection where there's two separate individual people coming together, and like you both take really good care of yourselves. Maybe someone's getting sober or something, but it's like this is someone you dream about. This is someone dreaming about you. This is something that's like, I feel like this is good, this space apart, because you get that chance to miss each other. Whereas this person, this is like an interloper. This is someone from your past or their past that's sort of like pulling on their energy. And it's because they don't create of their own. They're trying to copy this person over here. Maybe they copy you. This mimicry. They match energy. They don't create new energy. They don't set a new tone, set a new pace. They just try to match and hang on. This is not the dream, though. This is not. Now, listen, guys, we want everyone to make it. We want everyone to level up. We want everyone to succeed and be happy and be fulfilled and have self-respect and to be creators and understand the power of their own creation. So if this is you, if you are hanging on to, I don't know, like some situation or person or something from your past, a parental thing or a job, or you can shed that old identity. This is Venus Pluto. Whatever is coming up today, whatever is coming up, like kind of like this week, but like today, whatever is coming up to the surface of your awareness, to your consciousness, it's coming from the depths. It's coming from the depths that you normally can push it down and not take a look at it. Not with this astral travel energy. You're going to watch your dreams this weekend. You can shed it. You can shed that old victim identity, that old whatever it is. You can shed the past. Mouthful. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. The Lovers. Wow. Okay, so you have the Two of Cups and then you have the Lovers. So you guys, there's a choice. Let's not, well, I wish I had all my idioms together. I'm so American. There's a choice. There is a choice. Here's the thing. I love talking about the Lovers card, but here we go. Okay. This doesn't even have it the right way, but this is how it's supposed to go, where he looks over at her and she looks up at the angel, and the angel looks down on them both. The man is the conscious mind, the conscious awareness. He looks at the woman who is the subconscious, the part that you don't see. And she looks at the angel, the superconscious. In order for you to make the right decision in love, in life, business, partnership, you must know your own subconscious. You must know and communicate with your higher self. You must know those deeper parts of you, know your own motivations, know your own shadow, know your own energy, and not judge it. The human brain wants to judge everything immediately. Once you make a judgment, you're done understanding, because you're saying, I've already understood everything. Now I can make this judgment. But if you rush that judgment, you don't try to learn anything new, you make the wrong choice. So how many choices have you made in your life because you prejudged something and you were wrong? This is also that energy, the month of December, overturning judgments that were not correct, that there was more information, it wasn't the whole story. The highest form of ignorance is rejecting something you know nothing about. I don't even bother arguing with people about astrology or tarot or psychic ability or anything like that. Why would I? And I hope you guys don't either. I hope you guys don't waste your breath, waste your energy trying to convince someone that is very resistant to it. Let them make these choices in their own life. Let them own their own energy. Let them own their own karma, because they don't know themselves. They don't know their subconscious. They don't care. They're making these judgments immediately. This is a person, though, you or someone else, that is becoming conscious. They're becoming aware of something, either about themselves or about their lives, about taking care of themselves, about who their friends are, about who they love, about who really loves them. And I feel like these answers come through their dreams or come through your dreams. Last energy. What's this last message for Timeline Shift Tarot for this one timeline here? The 10 of Wands. In this timeline, you let go of someone who does not love their lives. They do not love life. They do not love their life. They do not create new energy. They are a burden. They're a burden to themselves. They're sick of themselves. They don't even enjoy being themselves, being miserable, being stuck in the past. She's showing me Midnight in Paris, where Owen Wilson is like, it's called this golden age thinking, where he's like, I don't live in Paris in the 30s or the 20s or whatever. And there's it's a great movie, but it's like you let go of a person, of a connection, of a relationship, because they represent something to you of your subconscious mind that can't let go of the past. Don't blame this person, first of all. If this person wants to be miserable, that's their free will choice. It's their right to be miserable for as long as they need to be miserable. But you don't have to make the choice to be in a connection with them or to be in a relationship with them. So in this timeline, you're dreaming about somebody. There's somebody else pulling on your energy, and you make a choice. You make a choice for the person that does love their life, that does feed themselves. You drop this thing that you're carrying around, and you're dreaming about them. So I'm going to leave all of this right here, and let's take a look at that other timeline. But this is the mouthful here. Like, this is clearly people talking and clearly people sharing themselves, sharing these emotions, sharing these feelings. So this 10 of Wands, it's like you might want, I don't know what you want. I don't know if you want them to come in first or message you first, or if you want them to signal you or do something or whatever. I don't know who you are in the situation. That's what I'm saying. I like this. Whoever's taking good care of themselves, they're just taking good care of themselves. So whoever this is, they're probably feeling a little bit alienated. So I'm not quite sure which way that goes, but there's somebody else maybe pulling on you, keeping you from being able to make a decision, but you have the answer. So can't blame anybody else. Can't blame that barnacle hanging on you. Oh, you guys, look at your other timeline. The world was on fire. No one can save me but you, haunted by love. If you don't cough it up, if you don't talk through your dreams, talk to this person that you're dreaming about, talk to your dream person. If you don't, it will haunt you. And think of it this way. You're like not talking, or you're like married, but you kind of ignore each other. The energy is sort of weird between the both of you. Have you moved on? Are you like moving forward in your life, being excited about new things, different things, or are you still thinking about them? You're clearly dreaming about somebody. So it's just going to get worse and worse, and they're going to haunt you. Bottom of the deck, transformation. The source of insecurity is your greatest strength. And I'm getting that TikTok sound where you're both caterpillars going through the dirt on land, and then you go in your cocoons. One of you becomes a moth and one of you becomes a butterfly. You're going through different transformations. Let's take a closer look at this. Do I want a different deck? I think I do, but which deck do I want? I want the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. The world was on fire. No one could save me but you. That's if you martyr yourself. If you martyr yourself and you don't go for the mouthful, you don't suffer the mouthful to get the mouthful. It's kind of like that. Like you don't talk, you stay silent, you stay in your pride and your ego. Something about that is like your pride is getting in the way. You're going to eat it. What's this other timeline? Got those potion bottles. 10 of Cups. The 3. Oh my God. This might be another relationship. But that will not be exclusive, even if it's marriage with the 3 of Presents. Wow. Oh, God, if this is you, like I said, I don't know. I just get the energies. It's like there's a lot of 2 in this timeline, 2 energy. It's fine if that's your choice, but I'm just saying that there will always be this this person will always think about that person. This person will always want that person, this other person. This person will always, that presence, that energy will always be there. So I don't know if that's physically, like if there's a reason for this person to always be there, or if this is just in their energy field where they're just always going to daydream and fantasize. This is like having someone with you physically, but they're not present. You know, where they're drunk and they're just gone, or they're high and they're like gone, or they're, you know what I'm saying? So you have Justice. Oh, damn. Whoa. This is like karmic justice. Like, oh my God. This is like let me get one more card. Damn. The Emperor. This is like if you choose this barnacle type energy, it's almost like you shackle yourself to a person who is super dominating and controlling, and you sort of, it's like you escape in other ways. So like in this one, you have this astral travel energy where you can kind of, in this timeline, actually make heaven on earth. And you can make this physical reality, and you're present. You're present because you love your life. This person loves your life. You're becoming conscious. You're becoming more self-aware and self-powerful. This other timeline, if you don't cough it up, if you don't get that mouthful, if you don't talk about it, so even if you're married and you just don't talk about it, it's like you really bind yourself to this person, and it's like you're still always going to think about what you didn't do or what you didn't say or what was unsaid. And there will, and if you're the dominating, bossy type energy, you might think that you have somebody, you might think that you have them, but it's a very hollow, empty victory because you don't have all of them. There's like a little piece of them running around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's kind of grisly. And then you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So they might just surprise you, and kind of like when you think you have them under your thumb, they might just surprise you and just break out of this bondage. So it's like someone is just trying to really tighten down, you know, bear down these, like, I don't know, like restrictions, or gosh, it's like the more you try to control something, the more it's like going to like want to break out and want to like wiggle and need some like You know what I'm saying? So like there's no illusion of freedom with this. Oh, I just don't like this justice with the emperor. That's like someone that's trying to be really pushy with what's right and wrong and how the rules are going to be and sticking to these rules, and it's like this illusion of freedom, and but there's not, because there's just those rules underneath. And so I wouldn't, so if this is that person from your past, you'll know it's them if you guys had some kind of agreement with this 10 of cups. This is supposed to be perfect human love and perfect human happiness. So it's like you guys had some kind of agreement, but there's actually these rules that maybe they even went back on. Like maybe they said they allowed something and then they just took it back. So just know that it's just going to be that even worse. So whatever, I would not trust any promises anyone's making right now. Like actions are everything this week. The mood totally shifts again next week. And that's kind of like how it's been like since the fall, like into here. So that's why I told you guys enjoy the summer of 2021, because once the fall hits, late fall, winter hits, oh my God. So yeah, the 3 of presents, there's always going to be a third person, a third energy, a third party, or this person will try to escape through work and being a workaholic, or like it's like you just can't treat people that way because they're just going to like bust out. You know what I'm saying? And they will have regrets. Like this haunted by love, the world was on fire, no one can save me. But like they're going to just, it's just going to romanticize this dream of theirs like even more. You know what I'm saying? You know how it's just weird how people do that. So I say it's worth the mouthful to get the mouthful. Because that, just be careful of the makeup sex, because it might be like result in a child, in a little baby. So if that is not your intention, use protection, because it's like, yeah. Let's just get your guys's divine. Sounds like a movie. Oh my gosh, Troy. Yes, it does sound like a movie. It's like, oh, they fall in love, but then someone lies to someone, and then they have to separate, and then they have the big talk, and then they sort it all out, and it's happily ever after. It is kind of like that, actually. Honestly, I would not wait for or expect anybody to change. This person is always going to take really good care of themselves and be very independent, nurturing, loving, forgiving, caring. This person's always going to be all about the past, trying to live in the past. This same person's still going to be domineering, harsh rules, very about like what's like right and wrong, instead of just like letting people come into. This person's always going to be fantasizing. They're always going to have dreams. They're always going to be haunted by what their heart knows to be true. They're going to make the choice to either be conscious or not conscious. And a big part of that has ego and stepping out of their comfort zone. And the mouthful. Pelican, choose to follow the path of forgiveness and to raise your vibration. Okay, so I'm hearing don't be too hard on them. Like, don't be so, like, if you have the mouthful to give, like verbally, and you have like a lot to say, just take it like kind of easy, you know, be very forgiving and raise everyone's vibration in the situation. You don't want to be like that dominating person. You want to be the nurturing, caring, conscious person, okay? Little pelican. And then you have bluebird. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. This person is more peaceful. This person over here. This person's dominating, and it's like, follow my rules and everything will be fine. There will be peace if you just do everything I say, if you listen to what I say. But they're going to change it. They're going to change the goalposts according to what makes them feel secure. And the trick is that they never feel secure, because they're mimicking other people's energy. They're matching energy. They're changing. They're like, I would not like choose that as my leader. But not everyone's ready for happiness and peace, to be honest. Not everyone wants to choose that. So respect everybody's free will choice. And this has been your Timeline Shift Tarot, my loves, my beautiful dear friends. You can now finally book my mother. I have her. I finally got her. So there's the 1 hour session and the 30-minute touch-up sessions. She does live tarot on Zoom now. So go ahead and get it. Set that up with her. She's my everything, the center of my world and my life. And I would seriously be a little cretin running around planet Earth causing mayhem if it were not for her. And she's just like very, very angelic. So it's a very much a gift to be in her presence. So I love you guys. Take really good care. I will hop on Patreon to do those weeklies over there. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Until next time, my loves. Yes, all on theartigan.com. Until next time, my dearies, have a beautiful Venusian, Plutonian, witchy weekend. And until next time, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.